alone. They were unable to put me on a flight to come back home. They told me that I would need to reach out to family and friends and try and source a way for family or friends to pay for my ticket for me to come back home. My passport was recovered by the police.
The police didn't give us your passport?
They recovered my passport. I still had no awareness that my passport was recovered. So I was still saying that basically what I'm then going to have to do is apply.
Hold on. So the police didn't find the passport?
Right.
Okay.
This situation is
where they find it?
Pardon?
Where they found it?
They recovered it from him. Right?
The man?
Right. They recovered
the same one that had in the house?
What did you say?
The same man that had you in the house with him and his dad?
Right. Yes, that's right.
Oh, so the police get by the passport from him?
Right. I was unaware of this. Okay?
Okay. Me a follow.
So I was unaware of this. The matter is in the court right now. Okay? The last court case that I went to, the first one was the 26th of March. Okay?
March? I know what June. So it's a minute notice to go on. Yeah.
To ask.
Can't hear you, Chavi. Fix the phone.
Fix the phone, Chavi. Okay, so it's an ongoing something this woman.
Go up there.
Rika! No, me wait for her. Probably on phone already.
Okay, so somebody asked, was he arrested for beating me? No, he wasn't arrested because when the police came to the house, he had left, right? The policeman, the 4 policemen that came up to the house turned to his dad and said to him, if it's your son, we'll do this, bring him to come at station in the morning before we find him and kill him, right? He was able to present himself to the station. He was arrested, but got station bail. When the matter went to the court,
so you got back your passport now?
Right.
Okay.
So I've got back my passport because I filed for a new one, not knowing that my passport was already recovered because the police have not been in communication with me.
You can't travel on that one, they know it's stolen.
Right. Okay. So moving on now. I've been reaching out to family and friends to see if I can get an assistance for people to help me with money so that I can get a flight and go home.
Oh, so you just want to buy a ticket and go home?
Right.
Okay.
Not getting anywhere, I felt like I had no choice but to go back to him, and so that I have somewhere, 1, to stay, and 2...
Why didn't you call your mom?
Why didn't I call my mom?
Yeah.
The man's mom called me and told me that she had got a phone call from my grandma. My grandma said that my mom was dead. Okay?
Your mother dead?
My mom is not dead because I've been here, where I am right now.
You just never want your mother know this is
No. It's not that. I've got the messages in my phone. They've been asking my mom to send them money to release me because they've still told my mom that I still was held hostage in the house. They still have me in the house. My mom's
so they must send message to your mother like they kidnap you?
Yes. And my mom's been sending them money. My grandma just told me this 2 days ago.
They get kidnapped and not come out of it. I don't, this way it stop.
You understand? Anyway, I went back around him.
You go back around him? Okay.
Yes, I did. This is not the first vehicle he's took from me. I don't know if Kevin is over here right now. Yeah?
Oh, so you took a vehicle from me before?
Right. Kevin was helping me. And
you love him, no?
And he took Kevin's vehicle, but Kevin's vehicle was able to be shut down. And they came for me, and I ended up going back. You understand?
Who came for you?
Pardon?
Who came for you?
The guy Kevin that I'm telling you about. He had taken Kevin. His name is Mr. 876 on Instagram.
Okay, the one that you got the car from?
Right. The first vehicle that I had that he had taken. And he had taken it from me.
Who had taken it? Your ex-boyfriend?
My ex. He had taken the vehicle from me.
So how you got back? How you got back the first one?
Because Kevin shut down the vehicle.
Why don't you take care of things then, Mama? Mama, them grab your phone, them grab your document, them grab the things that we here, each right on them foot. So what you went down.
I can't hear it. Both of you are talking.
You believe them take our things and
yeah, Mr. 876. I don't know if he's over here.
Alright, if that's first, and then what happened?
He took Kevin's vehicle. The reason why they were able to recover their vehicle is because there was a tracker on it and they shut it down.
Them use the tracker and shut down the car?
Yes. Yes.
So what make you go up again?
Pardon?
What make you go back to the same guy?
I felt like I have no other option. Nobody's helping me.
Not in this case, Chavi. Not in this case. Remember you said this is the second time. So he took the first time. So what made you keep going back to Jamaica, going to him?
No, I've not left Jamaica since.
She not left.
I've not left.
You're still there, Jamaica.
I've not left. It's not that I kept going back. I've not left.
No, Chevy, you need to stop starting them money at Jamaica, my love. You need to stay.
You warned me, Dora. You warned me. You are not nice.
That's why I'm stopped.
You are not nice. Warned me before I left and told me not to come out here.
Jesus.
But you warned me, but guess what? I didn't listen because guess what?
Chevy,
all right, listen. Because guess what? None of us are perfect, and I've done some fuckery. I understand that I was still young, and I'm still trying to correct the mistakes that I've made in my life. You understand?
All right, so I'm gonna ask you something no more.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you something. So when he takes the first car, and then you call Kevin them shut down the truck and the car for the move, so they got that car.
They got back their car. Sunday, from last week Sunday, I messaged the guys for the vehicle and I told them to shut down the vehicle because it's no longer in my possession, and they were the ones that made me know that they were unable to shut it down. Why the hell would I be holding on to somebody's vehicle if I had it and all of this is going on and they still don't
get it? Alright, so hold on. So them first come so hold on. Are the same car you talk about? We call them
no, it's a different vehicle.
Alright. Why you call them? Alright. Why you call them for shut down the second vehicle? What happened right there? Why the second vehicle?
Because he took it from. Because basically, what happened? I went back around him. I went and met him at the center in Harborview. Right? He said to me that he was gonna give me back my passport and give me back my phone that he had taken from me.
But you said him can't go to the police station already.
Huh?
I thought you said from the first time when the police sent him to carry back with the first car. Me mix me up now.
No, the police. He said. Remember, I told you that I did not know that the police recovered my stuff because the police did not get in contact with me. So he told me now that okay, Chevy, I've got the messages in my phone. I will give you back your things. Mediation was meant to be today because the matter. I'm telling you, the matter was still in the court. I'm meant to be going to mediation today. Right? I have not gone because of this is going on. I'm meant to be in mediation not right now. 9 o'clock this morning I was meant to be in mediation. Because of this, I have not gone. Because right now it's my life that I fear, right? So he was trying to draw me back in, and he did draw me back in. He told me that he's got my passport, he's got my phone. I should come and meet him and he'll give them back to me. We don't need to forget the whole court thing, because what ended up happening, you see, when I went to the police station and gave my statement, I showed them everything. I showed them how dangerous of a man he is. The fact that he busted up.
So two different time police called them. The time when
more than one time, Nikki. More than one time. Anyway, when I showed them exactly how dangerous this man is, obviously my head was busted open with the gun. I showed them the guns. I showed them drugs, everything. Now, I've put myself in danger. I've put myself in danger because I know what kind of man he is. I know what he's capable of. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Now he's searching for my location.
Listen, Mama, listen. So when him call, I say, "Well, give her the passport and the whole that." We reach the second car yet, we're gonna know where you don't know.
No, I've got the second. This is the second vehicle that I have. Yeah.
So you try the second vehicle, go over the door to meet him.
Yeah, me and him in the car talking. I've gone into the shop. I come out. There's no vehicle, no him. I'm saying maybe he's gone to KFC, but why wouldn't he wait for me? I've gone over KFC, walking up and down. How long? Can't find him.
Okay, so why would they say you steal the car if you go? Did you tell anybody that you had him to the car? You come out that car and drive out the car gone?
I tell them all of this.
So why do you have your picture everywhere? And
because it's me that rent the car. That they must say because it's me that rent the car from them. Myself, I'm me responsible. That's why they must do this. They must say me responsible. Them said them give them him address and everything, and they said that they went up to his house. Come on, if you know that you've stolen a vehicle, the person that you've stolen the vehicle from knows where you live. You're not gonna have the car posted at the house. So he has the car in hiding now. This has got nothing to do with me. I'm the one that's getting the backlash from it because I was the one that rented the vehicle.
You are empty at the car. You come out of the store. You come out of the car, go to the store, and then drive gone on the car.
Drive gone.
So what on the Chevy car? This is what me I try to get, right? This is what me I can't believe you never really listen to Chavi. Listen to me. When you're there, from them time to all these months that I've been interacting with you, you've been in Jamaica, bro?
I've been in Jamaica, I'm not telling anybody because I'm fucking embarrassed because everybody warned me. I'm fucking embarrassed and ashamed that this freaking happened to me. Understand?
Jesus.
I've not been telling anybody. I've been laying low. I had to start telling some people about 2-3 weeks ago that all of this had been happening. And people are asking, Chavi, but you're in Jamaica. You don't even let nobody know that you're in Jamaica, you're still here. Anything could have happened to you.
So why you rent the second? All right. Why you rent the second car after him take the first car? Why you get back on next car?
Because I wasn't around him no more. I wasn't around him, so I didn't listen. I've not been thinking.
Chevy, when he take the first car and he take the second car, why you never find a way to go your yard? This me I try ask you. And maybe I talk a little rough, but don't feel like I'm upset.
Yeah, why you never go home?
It's summer now, you know, so tickets gone more expensive. When I could have got a £200 ticket, now tickets are $1,800 US.
Okay, so where is your family that's in England? They're not missing a person? What the fuck is going on with them? Ain't nobody missing you, my nigga. They you see you in a third world motherfucking country. Where these motherfuckers at? Who do you live with? Where your mama?
This is the thing. This is why my grandma ended up coming out here to bring me back home.
Oh, so your grandma down there now?
Yes, my grandma come to.
Oh, your grandma is there with you now?
Sat down with my grandma right now. My grandma come to Jamaica.
Oh, your grandma reached Jamaica now?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Chevy, yeah, we like, no.
So probably your grandma can buy back your ticket or whatever. She comes to where I go.
Right, she come to bring me home, but all of this
so you showed her the bus that I owe them idea?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Listen, you see, from they link Bree and even Bree and Silk got into this, right? And the way that Bree and Silk got into this, they called them and told them that I rented a vehicle from them before and left my passport in the car. They just want me to get back my passport.
All right. So when the boy I talk about say your call and talk about reward money.
I'm not calling nobody and talking about no reward money. The only reward money that I've spoken to the guy about is asking him why they putting reward out there on me. When they done already know everything that they need for the man.
Chevy,
where people all right, so Chevy, all right, when did you drive off with the car?
Pardon?
When did he drove off with the car?
From Sunday, from my message them last
what
week.
What you mean Sunday? Sunday that just left and today Thursday?
No, was it last week? I think it's last week Sunday.
So this Sunday I come at 2 weeks them have the people
tell them to shut down the vehicle. As soon as it happened, I tell them to shut down the vehicle.
So what I know, so a 1 week and 4 or 5 days the car, mister?
Yes.
This is crazy. Whoa. This is a lot.
When me dep on live and them Sunday people see a taxi me, a driving me no car. I do not have no vehicle. If they all of people, my friend,
your granny is there and she's gonna get you out of it. But this is what me I said to you. Whatever game you were playing on this motherfucker, you gotta understand that these motherfuckers will chop your motherfucking head off in Jamaica and kick it like a football and play goalie.
Sharp DRS. You have what proof you have?
This is not the play to go and play them little games. You don't live in Jamaica, girl.
Dora, this
My
is
girl,
not
Jamaica,
gaming.
place. Woman,
I do not
Jamaica
feel
is
like
not
this is a game.
place.
And remember, I do not live here. So
Woman,
what the hell am I going to be
Jamaica,
holding on to
woman.
a vehicle for? I do not live here. I do not have nobody out here. The one person who I felt like I had out here turn against me, violate me. This
All right, so why
everything.
take your thing? Why take
So
your thing?
even if,
I had somebody else. Why you take your stuff? He didn't want you to go home?
say that again, Nikki.
Why you take your stuff? He didn't want you to go home?
He didn't want me to go. He did not want me to go home. He never wanted me to go home, and then he wanted to sell my phone. It's my phone that he wanted, and
All right, so
my phone he wanted.
Who is?
Hey, I'm CJ. Yo, what in the hell is going on here? My friend just sent me this live, and I'm hearing this girl talk about she's stranded in Jamaica and all this shit.
Yes.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. I don't wish that on anyone, man. That sounds terrible. I'll show my face real quick. I'll do everyone that sent me the live. But
I don't know why them selling it to you. I don't understand.
What them saying to you? You come to help you know what with the situation? What?